Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode with me, Sam. First, I'm going to start out by saying a huge thank you to Steve from Woodworking from nearmortals.com. He ended up posting one of my videos on there on his website. And I also want to thank all the people that subscribed, all the people that watched my videos and commented. Please do keep subscribing. I'd appreciate that. And but anyway, on today's episode, I am going to attempt an end grain chopping board. I don't know how well that's going to work out. Let's hope it works out well. But the principle is I've got to cut a whole bunch of these squares from this stock here and glue them together end grain facing upwards. Then I've got pretty much sand it all smooth, maybe bevel or round the edges off. Then I've got to give it a coat of oil, but let's hope it works out well. I'm going to set up the saw right now. We'll make some cuts. Anyway, huge thank you to everybody who watches these videos. Let's get started. What's up, everybody? We're back after that little downpour we just had, and while it was raining, ended up getting some stuff glued up. If I can unfocus. Yeah, this is one I just got glued up probably 45 minutes ago. It's still like it's curing. It's not 100% dry, but you can see the end grain in there. And then here's one I just glued up probably another 20 seconds ago, just wiping off all the glue. And you can see they're going to be 3 squares all glued together, and there's going to be actually 3 actual squares like this, 1, 2, 3 in sequence, and it's probably going to be about 3 going downways, 6 going across. So it's going to be a decent sized chopping board. And what I did just to get those cuts, not 100% precise, but precise enough, I just set up this little stop block on my saw, just with a G-clamp here, so every time I feed the material in, my cut should be pretty precise. It's not 100%, like I said. With the wood, you can, it's probably not 100% square, it's just all rough. And I don't think any cut is like 100% precise. It's not. Anyway, so that's glued up. That one's gluing. Got to get that one glued up. Still got to get these cut. Just stopped because it started to rain, fucking electrical storms and all that stuff. But yeah, it's coming along good. And yep. So we'll continue this. Okay, so I just went and cut the last few pieces that I had. Try to squeeze out as much as I can. But these over here are still drying, but you can still use them for demonstration. So here's what it's going to look like in the finished end. If I just put all these pieces together, like so. So anyway, so it's going to end up like that. It's roughly, if I can get a ruler, it's roughly about 26 by 17. I'm just trying to use the scrap that I had. It's not that big of a size, but it'll work. So yeah, now all I need to do is glue those other pieces up. And let them set overnight. Then we can come back and glue all the pieces up, and then we can get to sanding it down and routing the edge. So yeah. Okay, we're back. This is day 2. So all the blocks got cured overnight, 24 hours dry time. Now I've just set them up, labelled them, and which way they go together, Now I've got two that I just glued up some minutes ago. They're gluing. Then after every single one is glued, I've got to go back and glue these to these and so forth. And yeah, but anyway, I just want to put in this video the so-called drill bit cabinet that you've all seen. Yeah, so I ended up putting some drill bits in here, some other little bits, router bits. Then I got some clamp storage up here, and yeah, and then I got some other clamps that are going to go, those ones there are going to go inside the door panel. So I just wanted to include that in the video. But yeah, now I've just got to wait for this to dry and glue up the next one and next one. Then I've got to do some routing work and some sand work. But yeah, let's hope it turns out good. It's not going to be overall massive. You can see I didn't have enough scrap wood to make it that big, so you can see it's going to be another 2 on top of that one. But you know, it is what it is. So stay forward for the next episode. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. So from the last little clip, I got 2 of these glued up, then I got the final one glued in position. You can see it's there. Yeah, and then after that glues, I've got to take it over to the chop saw and just even up these lines here and all around their edges. Then I've got to get some pine pieces like that on the edge, like so. Then I've got to take my router and just route a nice little fancy spiral piece, whatever, just something fancy on the edge. Then I've got to 45 these joints here, miter them so they butt up nicely. And then I've got to drill holes in the side, probably 3 holes to put dowel pins in, just a dowel, just to hold everything together, no nails, screws, you don't want nothing like that. And then I've got to set up my router jig and router the top of this flush because I don't have a power planer or an electric planer or a thicknesser. The guy that lives next to me said that if I wanted to I could use it, but I just don't like asking people for stuff like that. I'd rather just go out and buy my own. But yeah, it's not as big as my chopping board that I made in school. You can see if I put it down like that, you can see there's a pretty big difference. But once I get these pieces on like so, it should come up alright. And then I've got to just give it a coat of oil, probably just some sort of natural organic oil, just give it a coating of that. And yeah, but yeah, I don't know if I'm going to continue the woodworking episodes. I know I still have a few up my sleeve. I want to do a fancy picture frame and a pencil holder. Just I was looking at my desk, my computer desk, and I had a whole bunch of pens and scissors, and I thought, oh, just something to tidy it up. But yeah, if you got any ideas, just drop me a comment. I'd appreciate it. So anyway, look forward to the other little episode of this. And yeah, don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe. Thank you. Welcome back. So the chopping boards are coming along pretty nicely. End up getting the top bit roughly sanded. Then I got the side pieces of pine and cut 45 degree on both ends, glued up and everything like that. Now all I'm waiting for is the dry time. Then after that's finished, I've got to go back and I'm going to round over these edges here, just all around there. Then I'm going to round over this whole edge going along there. And then after that, I'll give the whole thing a nice sand with some sandpaper going through the grits, and then we can start giving it coat of oil. Let the wood suck in the oil. Then just keep adding till it can't take no more. Then we can just give it a wipe off with just a rag, just to get any of the excess off, and then it will be done. So anyway, stay tuned for more. And yeah, all that I'm going to do is I'm going to run my router round off these edges on all four sides. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back and give it the final sanding, and then that's it. Then oil, and then that's it. So I'm going to give it the router treatment, and we'll see how it comes out then. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Well, today's the day we've been waiting for. We finally got the end grain chopping board complete, and here it is. You know, I made this all out of scrap wood. End up sanding down those edges, but you know, it came out really nice. Gave it 2 to 3 coats of oil, waited for it to suck it in, and wiped off all the excess, and yeah, came out really nice. So yeah, anyway, that's going to be the end of the series for the chopping board. So please comment and tell me what you thought of it, and don't forget to subscribe. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody.